Sorry I'm late, y'all. I was sitting here writing notes and looked up at the clock and realized I was supposed to start my live already. Let me get this video shared. If you guys signing on, can you say hi so I can know you're here? Hey sissy. I'm just getting this shared out. Invite people if you know there's some people that need to hear this. Go ahead and invite. Go ahead and share. And we're gonna get a real conversation started today. I'm just sharing it on my other page. Give me a second. Hey you guys, thanks for tuning in. This is gonna be a good topic, you guys, because I was just in the I have so many messages right now because I commented on the video of Good Morning America with Swizz Beat, Alicia Keys, and Swizz Beat ex-wife Mashonda. There was a lot of bitter people in the comments, of course, giving their opinion on people actually trying to co-parent with success. And for those of you who are new to my live, I'm Monique. I go by Coach Mo. I'm a family and parenting life coach. I help parents co-parent with success to be able to coexist in their child's life. Give me just one moment while I finish sharing this out. Sorry, y'all. One more share and I'm done. I hope you guys got a chance to look at the video that I posted earlier. Well, someone tagged me in it and then I posted it in my private Facebook group. But I'm going to sum it up for you guys so that you can understand what I'm talking about today, because it's so in alignment with what I actually do for parents in regards to helping them co-parent with success. So to summarize, Good Morning America did an interview with Alicia Keys, Swizz Beatz, and his ex-wife Mashonda. He have a kid with Mashonda, one son, and he have 2 kids with Alicia Keys. He have 2 other kids with 2 other baby mamas, so he have a total of like 4 baby mamas. Well, 3 baby mamas and a wife. But pretty much people had an opinion about how they co-parent. They decided to co-parent and be able to coexist in the kids' life together after Swizz Beatz and Mashonda had a divorce, and they had like a nasty divorce. It wasn't always a peaceful co-parenting situation like most. It takes work to get to that place. But people had a problem with Alicia Keys considering them, she called them life partners, and she just kept saying like, we love each other, we're life partners. But Mashonda explained that she coming out with a book. It's called Blended. It's available on Amazon, and it explains their journey to getting to that place to where they can co-parent and coexist. She said it wasn't an easy task. It did take time, which it always do. It takes work, and that's why I try to explain to parents co-parenting is not something that happened overnight. It do take a lot of time to get to that place, because everyone have to go through and play their part and heal their self as well as the children. That's what she explained. She mentioned Alicia Keys said Mashonda mentioned to her, like, we're going to be grandparents. Like, they are, because they have kids that are bonus brother and sister and stuff like that, and they do use the same term I use, bonus parent. They don't use step parent, because I hate that term, and I'm happy to see that other people use that term. So people had a problem with her saying bonus mom. They discussed how they healed a once bitter relationship to be able to form a co-parenting relationship, which is what you should be doing. This is what I do with my parents in my co-parenting like a boss program. Hey, we need to talk. Trees, I need to hang out with you soon. But thanks for tuning in. But yeah, she talked about how they had to heal. They worked on it individually first, and then they healed together, and they healed the kids. My son said hi. Come on, if you want to say hi, because he's sitting here hovering over me. You can say hi. Never mind, he went to act shy now. But she said basically she noticed behavior issues with her son after her and Swizz separated. And her son used to ask her questions like, why you can't come to my daddy house and see my room at my dad's house, or why daddy can't come to your house, mom, and see my room here. And that made her realize, like, as a parent, we need to be doing better. I've actually experienced that with my son. Like, why me, you, and my dad never go anywhere? Why we never went to dinner together? And why we never do anything together? So I definitely understand when it comes to that. And you do start to notice kids' behavioral issues when the parents are not getting along. They can't see you coexist. It's drama, it's chaos, dysfunction. The kid will start to act out. That's usually the first sign you know something's going on at home. Even as a teacher or someone from the outside in, they're like, what's going on with this kid? Like, it got to be something going on at home because this kid is acting out. They used to be a good kid. That's usually the first sign you start to see when there's something going on at home in between the parents. It's usually, that's why I always say, it's not the parents, it's the kid. I mean, it's not the kid, it's the parents that you gotta fix. But let me see what else they discussed. Basically, after deciding that they need to do better, they started working on the healing. And so she started by inviting Alicia to her son's 6th birthday party. And she was shocked that Alicia stayed the whole time. And she talked about, like, that was just the first olive branch, just sending the olive branch. They said they hang out together, they do holidays together. This is exactly what I do with my my son dad. Like, we started blending holidays. I always went to my bonus kids birthday party. Like, that's where all the moms, we would meet up, and that's how all the kids get to spend time. Like, every year we'll go to make sure the kids go to each other's birthday parties. Even though we all live in 4 different states, we make the effort to bring the kids together at least for the birthdays. But people thought it was so weird that they blend, like, holidays, and they hang out together as a blended family, because that's exactly what they are. And Alicia said, like, oh, she kept saying, like, we love each other, and people had stuff to say about that. Like, I loved everything that they said in the interview is what I teach my parents how to do in my program, and I loved every bit of it. But there was so many negative, ignorant comments under the video. So if you guys see the video, check out some of the comments. I'm gonna read some off. But what they said they had to do, they set ground rules to start building a better relationship. It is important, especially when it's a blended family, to have ground rules. I think I talked about that like a week or 2 ago, where I said, like, bonus parents should have certain limitations, because you do have to set limitations, boundaries, ground rules in order for it to be successful, because everybody needs to know what role they play and what they can and cannot do when it comes to, like, another person's child or the situation. Usually the dad takes the head of the situation. But she said an important thing was they pray before they start to have their blended family discussions. They pray before to set the mood and the vibe in the room before having any conversation. And what she said was they let everybody say what they have to say without interruptions. Sometimes that's hard for people, to let people get whatever they want to say off their chest without interrupting them. But that's what she was like. We pray and we let everybody hear everybody out without interruptions, and to be able to have that discussion. And in the situation, as far as blended families, the child win, the bonus parent win, and the regular parent win. Everybody win in that situation, because they don't have dysfunction, they don't have drama. The kids win, especially because they get to see the parents be happy. Because when you're bitter, you're angry, sometimes you take that out on kids, and they don't deserve it. They definitely don't deserve it. So it's great when you try to actually blend the family versus being an a-hole and being bitter the rest of your life and being miserable because you want somebody to be in the same mood as you every day, not having anybody to love or nobody wants you because of you being bitter. Hey girl. But one thing that stood out to me that Swizz mentioned, he said, and I quote, "As men, when a family don't blend, they always look for a way out." I totally agree with that, because they're like, oh, he was saying, like, an example, he said, when she's not, people say, she's not letting me see the kids, so I'm not gonna see them. That's just an excuse. Like, you can put the kids before any of your drama, and I totally agree with him for stepping up and saying that. And he said, like, men take their personal experience with the mom and use that as an excuse not to see the kid. I see that way too often. They're like, oh, I don't want to deal with her, so I got to go through her to talk to my kid, so I'm just not going to talk to my kid. Like, no, it's not like that, because your kid didn't do anything. They're just the innocent person in the situation. So, like, I love that he actually admitted that and said that. But some of the comments, let me read some of the comments that people were saying, because I thought it was just so ignorant. And it shows that in our society today, people's mindset is so messed up till they can't even see a positive co-parenting situation, because they're so used to watching dysfunction, drama, these stupid reality shows on TV. Because people were mentioning, oh, Peter Gunn needs to read her book. Peter Gunn is not anything, have nothing to do with Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys. I'm like, you see Jada Pinkett and Will Smith having a good co-parenting situation. They talked about it on the Red Table Talk last season of the show, and she brought on Will's ex-wife. It happens. It can be done. You can have a successful co-parenting relationship no matter who all is involved, as long as you're mature adults. That's what it takes. Communication, change of mindset. You can't just be like, oh, I can't co-parent with this person because they're girlfriend and stuff. That's just a mindset, because you have an insecurity. Your insecurity shouldn't stop you from being able to co-parent. Simple as that. But some people put, it's never about the kids. Like, when you have that type of mindset, of course it's not going to be about the kids, because you're putting your feelings before you're putting the kids. Kids should come first. It should always be about the kids. They said they're doing this because of the kids, and it was affecting the kids' behavior and everything else. Another person put, she only doing it because of the money. You can co-parent. I don't get child support, and I can co-parent. And I posted that the other day. Just because you don't get child support don't mean you can't co-parent. I've never gotten child support. My son is about to be 10 years old. That don't mean he ain't got a roof over his head. That don't mean he ain't taken care of. He don't have no needs. That don't have anything. The financial aspect, and people put that as the #1 priority, don't have nothing to do with the well-being of that child. They got a roof over their head, don't they? Like, people need to really take a look and step back and see how stupid they sound when they're like, oh yeah, people hold their kid hostage. The parental alienation that I talked about a week ago, they do that. They hold their child hostage until they get a check or some money from the dude. That is not okay. That is not okay. It's a form of child abuse. It's emotional abuse. And you're only damaging your child if you're doing something like that. Money should not control the whole co-parenting situation. Because sometimes people just don't have it. You just have to understand. Work with what you got. Like my son, dad, I don't make him do anything. If you want to be a father, you be a father. He go buy my son clothes whenever he get paid or something. He'll pop up, here go a pair of shoes. Like a few days ago, he bought him a pair of shoes, some jeans, because the winter is starting here in Nevada. He'll take him out. He'll pick him up, go take him, get his hair cut. Stuff like that. I used to tell him, buy him one pair of shirts and some shorts or underwears or t-shirts. I don't care what you buy. He's taken care of. He's not going to go without a meal. Simple as that. We don't need courts making decisions for us. So, like, another comment, excuse my language right now, but they're like, oh, they fucking. You don't got to be having sex to co-parent. Me and my son dad ain't had sex since the day I got pregnant over 10 years ago. But we were able to co-parent. People are so ignorant. Like, they always think because they're watching reality TV, they're watching all these fiction things that's not reality, and they're playing that with their life, but they're not knowing these people get paid to act stupid and ignorant on TV. And it's sad that that's what we have to look at, and that's how they're portraying families and the baby mama drama, especially all these Love and Hip Hop, everything. I call it Ratchet Mondays because that's all the shows that come on Mondays are ratchet. But they get paid to play that role and look stupid on TV. Another comment was why women are expected to do this and not men. Who said men weren't? Aren't they in a situation too because they're the father? So it's like they overlooked everything that they were talking about, and everything Swizz was saying, everything Alicia was saying, and Mashonda was saying, and put their own interpretation. So people always misinterpret what the situation is. They don't know what they had to go through just to get to that point. It don't only take the women, it take the men too, because he's the head of that situation, because it's blended because of him. It's his two families that's blending. So I don't understand why people would say stupid stuff like that. Like, oh, like the women didn't have to control this whole situation. I'm pretty sure he played a big part in it. Another one is she's trying to steal her husband. Like, why does that even matter? Like, co-parenting after divorce with someone with their new wife is not, like, it can be a norm. People do it all the time. They just don't have it publicly out there. And that's what people go to counseling for. Were you ever in love? No. We were actually childhood best friends since the age of 15. It was never like no love type of situation. I think that's what make it a little more easier for me and my son dad to co-parent and his other 3 baby mamas, because none of us were ever with him. It was never that type of situation. So I love him, but I never been in love with him. Another one was it's too close for comfort. Why is 2 adults getting along to raise a kid too close for comfort? That's the insecurity speaking out. And that's why I comment on it. I swear, you guys, I have a ton of comments coming in from people replying to me, because I let them know, like, are you so used to dysfunction that you can't accept co-parenting as a new norm now? And I was like, that's your insecurity speaking and stuff. So many people comment. I haven't even read the comments yet, because I know I'm going to have to take some time to sit and reply to some people. And I'm going to send my link to some people, because I know definitely I can help them, especially changing their mindset. Another one was Mashonda needs to find her own life. Like, I just don't get it. But it was just, the ignorance was real. There was a lot of people agree with the negativity, of course, because that's just the norm of some people. They can't get their mind right to be able to accept something different, positivity. So I wanted to come live with you guys and say that, because, like, these are the things that I help people fix in my co-parenting program. Everything that they talked about and that they explained that they went through, and what they're doing with their kids, all that is exactly what I teach parents on a daily and weekly basis. I teach them how to co-parent with success. I take them through mindset, helping them get their mind right, because you need to be in the right mindset, positive mindset first off. Prayer, get close to God, release all that negative energy, that negative aura, to be able to co-parent. Then I take them through forgiveness, because you cannot co-parent without healing. It ain't gonna work. Some people try to jump into the situation and be like, oh, we can do it or whatever, and wonder why it don't work. And it's because you never took the time out to heal. You never took the time out to figure out why you have those feelings, stuff like that. Then I take them through finding out, what is your parenting style? Because a lot of times men and women parent differently. Men are more aggressive, women are not. So I teach them how to blend and marry those parenting styles to be able to co-parent. Then we go through communication. You need to learn how to talk to the person, because a lot of times people come at people wrong, and they don't know how to communicate with them on the level that they can interpret it correctly, or not take it in an offensive way. So I teach them how to communicate. If you want to communicate through text, through phone, through email, what works best for you, where no one would be confused or left out in the what are you doing?
Give you a hug.
This little kid.
And also, I just noticed that Kenny's still not back with the
Okay. Then I teach them how to build a plan. You have to have a plan when it comes to kids. You can't just go out there and like, let's just wing it and figure out and see how our kid turn out. No. You got to have a plan, structure. Kids need structure. They need limitations. And so do adults. And it helps with time management. If you know what's going to happen next week, you don't have to plan out the whole month. Like me, I plan stuff out the whole month. Sometimes I do it weekly. Me and my son dad will meet up. We'll have lunch or whatever when my son is at school, or we'll go out when I get off work late at night, because we're in a 24-hour city, so we'll go out to eat at 11, midnight, whatever time. We'll meet up and discuss what's going to happen. Like for Halloween, we're discussing like who's going to happen for Halloween, because I have to work and he don't have to work at night. I work in the morning. We work opposite shifts. So like we have those discussions to plan out, okay, when are you going to spend time with him? When are you going to get him? Are you going to pick him up? It's time for him to get a haircut. Like we have those discussions. You have to be able to communicate, make a plan, see who's going to have what, who's going to buy what. I let them know like, okay, Christmas coming, so how we going to play Christmas? Who's going to buy what? His birthday is right after Christmas in January. What are we going to do then? So like my son wants to go to the Bahamas. I'm like, oh, how we footing this trip? And how we having that cost. But I did want to invite those who are willing, hey Michael, who are willing and want to actually change their life and want to be able to co-parent with success. I'm going to start doing intensives for those who can't afford my program, because my program is not cheap. It is $3,000. But I'm going to start doing intensives, which is a 2 to 3 hour training or class, and you have one-on-one session with me, or we can do group sessions, and that is going to be $497. I'm going to do one for mindset, which is helping you. It's different parts of my program split up for those who can't afford to pay for the whole program at once. You can split it up throughout the year or whatever, and it's $497 per segment. So it's going to be the mindset segment. Then it's going to be the forgiveness, and it's going to be with you and the other parent. You don't have to do this alone, because co-parenting is not an individual thing. That's what a single parent is. But I am going to start offering that as of, I think, next month. But I am starting a waiting list for people that are interested in it. You can message me through my inbox, or you can email me at moniqueatkins12@gmail.com. We're going to do mindset, forgiveness, communication, parenting style. A lot of people did reach out to me and said, could I teach a class on parenting style? So I am going to do a parenting style workshop. I'm debating on if it's going to be in group or individual with the two parents. But coming in January, what I'm working on, I'm trying to find and finalize a hotel here in Las Vegas. Me and my son dad are planning to do a co-parenting boot camp. We're renting out a whole hotel. We're bringing together at least 10 sets of parents, and it's going to be a 2-day event where we're going to settle and get your co-parenting back on track. You're going to go through the process of healing. It's going to be very intensive. You're going to go through the mindset training, the healing, the forgiveness, the communication, the parenting styles. Of course, you have breaks in between. We have lunch. My sister's a chef, so it's going to be a family affair. It takes a village to raise a child. That's why I named my private group, It Takes a Village to Raise a Child. But it's going to be an amazing thing, and I'm going to start signing people up now we're shooting towards January, February. But it will be a co-parenting boot camp, so y'all had to look out for that. It's going to be amazing. You get to see that you're not the only one that's in a dysfunctional relationship. You get to talk one-on-one with me and my son dad, ask us questions about how we went through the healing process. We might invite the other moms, his other baby moms, to come. We never know. but it depends on how many people we have on the list. I'm trying to do limited to 10, but the hotel do hold a lot more. But it's going to be a fun event. We'll break off in groups. The moms go this way, the dads go this way. They have their time. We come back together. We do the one-on-ones, all that. So it's going to be amazing for a 2-day event. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I do appreciate all you listening in. Go ahead and share this video out for those who tag people that you know need to hear this. People that you know are struggling with co-parenting. Share it, and go ahead and take a look at that Swizz interview that I posted on my page, and look at the comments. You will see, like, it is so amazing what you see people saying. That's so good. What does Leslie know what you're doing? Thanks, Michael. Is this your first time on live with me? Because I don't think I've seen you on live before. But I have like 16 more topics to talk about for this month, because this month was titled I am my sister's keeper. Trying to help the women. The men, I'm going to come back to you guys in December, because the holidays are coming up. We need to start blending our families. We need to start getting along. Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that. I'm taking some time off in November, so I won't be taking many clients next month. But I will probably only open it up for one-on-ones next month and not any group programs, because I'm going to be back and forth between here and California. I'm spending time with my family. Hey, Karen. But yes, I am definitely open to do some breakthrough calls. I have available tomorrow and I believe Friday. But you can go ahead and book a breakthrough call with me and we'll see what program that I have best fit your needs. But for next month, I'm only taking in one-on-one clients, and my one-on-one fee is $125 an hour, and you get me to yourself, just me and you. We talk about whatever topic you want. Just keep in mind, I do work with mainly parents, single parents, married, and bonus parents. I call it step parents, bonus parents, because I don't like the step parent title. But thanks for tuning in, you two. I do appreciate it. You can check out a lot of my other videos. I have a ton of them. I usually go live every Tuesday at 6, but this week I'm going to go live pretty much almost every day. So my next topic is going to be helicopter parenting. That was supposed to be my topic for today, but someone tagged me in the video, and then I just like, okay, yes, I have to go talk about this, because this is exactly what I do for my clients. Excuse me. But I love and appreciate everybody. I'm going to add my link to my private Facebook group, because I might do most of my videos in the private Facebook group, which is targeted just towards parents. You can join. It takes a village to raise a child. You can search it, but I'll go ahead and add the link in my comments after this video. And I thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's time for me to go eat. My son is hungry, and we're about to go out to eat. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'll keep you updated with the parenting boot camp, because you will be on a payment plan. It will be the $3,000 just like it is for my 6-week program, but we're going to do it in 2 days. But I do have payment plans. So if you want to get on the payment plan, you definitely need to reach out to me, because we can start the payment plan so that it'll be paid for by January. And then I'll be able to lock in those 10 parents that I'm going to be working with. I don't work with everybody, because sometimes people's mind is not open to change. So I pick and choose who I work with. That's why I have a breakthrough call with them first. I don't like my time wasted, and I don't take, just because you have money to pay me, I don't accept everybody. But I do thank you guys. Go ahead and share this video, and I'll see you soon tomorrow talking about helicopter parenting, which is going to be fun. Hope you guys enjoy your night. Bye.